All right, welcome everybody. Today we're going to talk about reported speech. So before we start, let me just tell you this one. Every week, almost every week, I add something on my website to the newsletter. I have a newsletter about grammar, like some hints, some tips about grammar. So you can just go to my website and check it out. I will talk about the PDF, about how you can get this PDF later. Just have it in your mind. Now, before we start, let me tell you something. Today I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. Okay? Don't be afraid, don't be shy or whatever. Try to be active, try to cooperate, try to answer actually my questions and try to be active because in this way you can learn something. Otherwise, just sitting and watching me, you will learn nothing. It's very important. Thank you for your reaction. So, reported speech. Can anyone tell me, anyone in this class, can anyone tell me what reported speech is? Like someone is asking you, what is reported speech? How do you respond? If you know, if you don't know, just make some guesses, okay? Just so make some predictions. I have no idea. Okay, or you can just say I have no idea. Perfect. What's your name? Chakir for real, I think. Chakir for real 12. Okay? Repeating someone without quotes. Uh-huh. Okay? A formal speech when discussing a class or the presentation. Okay? Okay. Sound like what people of report in their news. Oh, okay. What else? What else? Joseph, Vinyu, and others are typing, and all 47 students. Just remember that you're here to learn. So please say, "Oh, okay." I will say. Just we're gonna see if your friends, your classmates know that. Reported speech is reporting a sentence or multiple ones from a discussion. Uh huh. Okay. That's good. So, yeah, most of you said correctly. What is reported speech? Reported speech is a grammar topic which reports what someone else has said or written. And it has two main types, direct and indirect. We're going to work on indirect more than the other one, but we're going to cover both of them. So it says reports what someone else has said or written. Sometimes it's written, sometimes it's verbal. Direct and indirect. But when do we use reported speech? What about this one? When? I'm not asking what it is, I'm asking when we use it. Let's go. Oh, the direct and indirect, yes. So this is my question. When do we use reported speech? Any type, direct, indirect, doesn't matter, just when. When communicating to someone. Okay, thank you. Windy, thank you. Indirect speech. Okay, but when? When do we use indirect speech, Joseph? For example, he said you could study for your exam. Okay. So the dash. I think that's share. Okay, so the dash. When do we use? If you wanna say the time, I mean the situation, the scenario, not by an example. Probably the past. Okay, that's something good. Anything else? Several. You mean past? The moment. Okay. Potassium says the moment. So let's see. Let's see together. We use reported speech, direct speech, in writings, such as novels, articles, essays, and books in general. But on the other hand, we use reported speech indirect or indirect. Both of them are correct. Direct, indirect. In the spoken English and our daily conversations. So normally we use indirect when we're talking, when it's something verbal or we're on a communication or a conversation with someone, but we use the direct one when we are writing something or you're using it in a writing, such as a novel, an article, and something like that. I'll tell you, or you will find out yourself the reason. But direct speech. When we directly quote what someone else has said or written, We call it direct speech. And we use proper punctuation. Punctuation is like comma, I don't know, full stop, semicolon, colon, something like that. In direct speech. For example, Alice said, "I can help you." Mostly you see that in some books normally, as we said. Jack told me we're going to Italy now. Ali said, "I can help you." Jack told me we're going to Italy now. You see the formation, it has a kind of pattern. Comma, we have double quotations, we have a style here. Just keep it in mind. Let me check the chat. Okay, and if you have any questions, just write it in the chat. I will read it as soon as possible. Indirect speech. Okay, we reinterpret means to interpret again the quotation and state it in our words, in our own words. So here, I can help you. What is this I? Is it me or Alice? Please tell me here. Let me highlight it. Alice said I can help you. So, I mean, to whom do we refer this I? This I, is it me, the teacher here? Is it you, the student here? Or no, it's Alice. Which one? And Alice, yeah, exactly, very good. But imagine I tell you now, imagine I say, Alice said I can help you. I'm just telling you, no quotation, nothing. I'm just telling you, Alice said I can help you. Jack told me we're going to Italy now. So can you really and completely understand and detect this point here? Can you really understand what this we refer to? Can you really understand what this I refer to? Can you really understand that at the moment on the spot? And I'm having it out exactly. Perfect, perfect. That's why we don't use it in the spoken English. We use it in written. Okay? Okay, so this is really important because the confusion, because here as one of you said, there's somehow a confusion. You get confused. Okay, who, Alice or you? Because I'm saying this sentence. Therefore, we use indirect speech, and we reinterpret it in our words, in our own words. Alice said, "I can help you." Let's change it to the indirect one. Now I'm telling you, Alice said that he could help me. Alice said that he could help me. We consider Alice as a boy. I think Alice is a girl name. After I actually wrote this PDF, I understood this. But just let's think. So Alice said that he could help me. Now you can truly understand he is referring back to Alice, the boy here. So it's much easier to understand. It's much easier to, I don't know, to get it. So Alice said that he could help me. So as you can understand, I actually have made some changes. I have a that here, which is not here. I changed to he, can became could, help is help, you became me. Or Jack told me we're going to Italy now. Let's change it. Jack told me that they were going to Italy then. We changed that. Here, we today, are to where, now to then, and we have a that, which is extra here. So we made some changes. And as you can understand that, we have no punctuation because it's verbal. You cannot put comma in verbal English, in spoken English. Yes, we stop. Yes, but technically we cannot say double quotation. So we don't use punctuation. Okay, we have something we call it the three-step structure. There's a three-step structure in order to change one direct speech to the indirect one. First, let me check the chat if you have any questions. Okay, no question. If you have any question, just make sure you type it down. So, first of all, change the pronouns to reflect the new speaker. Okay? Change your pronouns like I, he, she, we, they, to reflect the new speaker. For example, Sarah said, "I'm going to the store." So who is going to, please tell me. In this sentence, Sarah said, "I am going to the store." I have a question. Who is going to the store? Me or Sarah? She, Sarah. Yeah, very good. Perfect, perfect. Exactly. So I'm not going to store. Sarah is going to store. So I should change it. Sarah said that she was going to the store. We don't care about the rest. Just let's focus on the red word. That she was going to the store. So we change the pronouns to reflect the new speaker, the new POV, point of view. Change the verb, next one. The verb tense to reflect the new speaker's point of view or POV. We also call it backshift or backshifting, something like that. We shift back. That's the meaning. That's why you see it's all of them are in the past tense. So she said, I will go to the party. She said that she would go to the party. We changed that. Now we are adding something. She would go to the party. Change any time or place references to reflect a new context. Here we can say like the adverbs. Like here to there. Now to then. Like yesterday, today, tonight, tomorrow, something like that. He said, I am here at the moment. Okay, the time the guy said this sentence was like, I don't know, yesterday, 6 p.m. Right now, we are in a different time, in another day. So, can we still say at the moment? Can we still say, I am, using the present tense? He is here or there at the moment. I mean, is he still there? He said a day ago. A day ago, he said something. Is he still in the same place he said yesterday? Please say yes or no. Okay, let me say it again. Someone said something a day ago. Okay, is he still in the same place he said the sentence? No, definitely. So because of that, we change. We change, for example, here because he's no longer there, and we also change our location. So he said, I'm here. We change it to he said that he was there at the moment. He was there. Or another example we had that was we're going to Italy now. This one, we're going to Italy now. Jack told me that they were going to Italy then because it's no longer now. It's past. Maybe they even returned. But we're just saying what happened. So we change now to then. We will cover all of them one by one. Let's have some basic examples. She said that she loved pizza. He told me that he couldn't come to the party that night. I mean, like tonight. He mentioned that he didn't like horror movies. Okay. David said that he was studying English. Okay. Just keep them in mind. Now let's do it one by one. Let's compare the differences in the structure between direct and indirect. We also did that, but let's have a review for those who've just joined. So Ali said the first one is direct, the second actually row is indirect. So Ali said, comma, double quotations, I can help you now. And full stop. Alice said that. So instead of this comma, we can use that. And that's something optional. OPT optional. It's something optional. You can say Ali said or Ali said that. Both of them are good. He, we change the pronoun. Could. We go one tense back. What is the past of can? Could. Help is the same. We just change the first verb. There's also a tip here. We just change the first verb. So, could. Me. We change you to me. All the pronoun. Doesn't matter. Objective pronoun, whatever pronouns. Then. Now we change it to then. So exactly you can see color by color that we change them and we make the new sentence for the indirect one. We omit. Omit means to delete the comma and the apostrophes or double quotations. As you can see, we do not use commas or quotation marks when turning direct speech into indirect because we are saying it. We are not writing. We are saying it normally. Or you can type it down in this style, texting someone, but still, we don't use punctuation, quotation marks or commas here. Now let's go to pronouns. Let me see if you have any questions. But at the moment, let's say the same. Yes, but we say he was. At that moment. Here is like at that moment. It's no longer, right now. It's that time. What if I'm reporting this speech in the same time or after 2 minutes? That's a very good question. I wanted to talk about that I think the next parts. But since you said just wait, let's get the whole understanding. Then we will talk about the situation. I have like a kind of scenario to talk about the same topic you asked me. What's your name? Marwa1524. So pronouns. We change the pronouns to reflect the speaker. If the speaker is a man, there's just more explanation. If the speaker is a man, we use he or his name. If the speaker is a woman, we use she or her name. Or if there is a group of speakers, we use they or their names. We are leaving. They said that they were leaving. Sarah said, I don't like soccer. Sarah said that she didn't like soccer. Jack said, Grace is always late. Jack said that Grace was always late. Note, sometimes a person has said something about another person. So let's count how many person we have, how many people we have. Sometimes a person has said something about another person, and we, as the third person, want to report it to another person. So there is someone who said something about another guy, and we want to tell it, we want to report it to another person. Therefore, the speaker in the reported clause and in the reporting clause are not always the same. For example, Sarah said, for example, Jack didn't like soccer. Sarah said that Jack didn't like soccer. They shouldn't always be the same, because Sarah was talking about someone else, not herself. Like I'm talking about you. Okay? So it depends. Even we can see Sarah said that he didn't like soccer. That's not wrong. He is another person here that we should know him. It's about the articles and different topics. It's not about our topic. So we assume that you already know him. Otherwise, you use the name, Jack. So sometimes it's a bit complicated, whatever. So backshifting. This is the most important part, and it's very easy. Just you gotta understand it. Backshift. Shift backward. Generally, we go 1/10 back. We go 1/10 back when you want to report it. So can, could, shall, should, may, might, will, would, have to or has to become have had to, must, ought to means should, if you don't know. Okay, your model words. What if you have could? What if you have could in the direct sentence? Okay, you can't go anywhere backward. Just stay there. If you have could, just say could. If you have should, just say should, because there is nothing faster than that. So could, should, I don't know, might, had to, and something like that. So these are our modals. Like I can swim. He said that he could swim. I could swim when I was a child. He said that he could swim when he was a child. So again, we just keep it if it cannot go backward. Now about the tenses. Okay, present simple, past simple. So just keep these simple. Let me tell you something. You gotta keep this texture or identity, whatever you call it. If you have simple, you have to keep it simple, unless you have no choice. Until you have no choice. So if, for example, we have present simple, simple should be the same. Present backward is past, so past simple. But we don't have like anything else before past simple that uses the simple word. So we say past perfect. We go 1/10 back, one after each other. Present simple, past perfect. Or present simple continuous, past simple continuous, past perfect continuous. Now present perfect. You gotta keep the perfect form here. Present perfect, past perfect. If we don't have it, we keep it. Future tense, this is very easy. Just replace will with would. I will go, he would go. I will have done, he would have done. Just change will to would. To be verbs, auxiliaries, am, is, was. Had been, are, were, had been, have been, has been, had been. So this is exactly what you do in 1/10 back. That's all you gotta learn. Any questions? No questions? Okay. So now try to do it. Let me make it. Let me create another one. Okay, you tell me. Let me write it here. I want to say, for example, Jack said one. I can swim. How do you change it to indirect? Let's go. Number one. Jack said, I can swim. The speaker is Jack. Whatever you do, do it with Jack. Jack said, I can swim. Change it to indirect. Let's go. Several people. That's very good. So, he didn't know. Jack said that he could swim. Very good. Jack said he could swim. Jack said he could swim. Jack said that he could swim. Okay, so you see that some of you said that, some of you didn't. It's all good. Very good, very good. Let's go something else. Let's go with. I'm gonna use again. Use I again. I am studying. I'm studying English. I'm studying English. Jack said, I am studying English. So, Jack said that, okay, he could swim. No, Jack said that he was. Jack said he was studying English. Okay, anyone else? Several people are typing. Okay, okay. Let me drink some water while you're typing. Jack said that he was studying, So all of most of you, Jack said he was studying, he was studying, he was studying. Jack said that Clara, yeah, you can change that, but not in my sentence because I said I. But technically, yes, he was studying. Perfect. What about this one? I will learn, for example, Farsi, the language of Persian people. I will learn Farsi. Jack said, I will learn Farsi. How do you change that? Far is R. Jack said that he would learn Farsi. Very good. He would. We just changed will to would. No changes to will. We only change the first verb we see. Very good. It's not Fafsi, boy. It's not Fafsi. It's far R. Maybe I wrote it bad. For, yeah. It's like B. Yeah, my bad. So, number 4. Let's go with. Now I'm gonna change the subject here. I wanna say Ryan had been watching TV, and it actually it continues, but just this part. Ryan had been watching TV. We just want the first part of the sentence. We don't care about the others. So, Ryan had been watching TV. Jack said that he had been watching TV yesterday. Okay, Jack said Ryan had been watching TV. Oh, okay, very good, very good. So we just copy and paste, right? Because we cannot go anything backward. Okay, that's the end. Ryan, Jack? Oh, okay. Jack said that Ryan had been exactly perfect. So we just keep it. Copy and paste. Okay, thank you. Now let's move on. Time or place. Okay, before we also move on, let me tell you something. If you want this PDF, and also at the end, I have some examples. Here, we have the examples, around 30 examples. Yeah, you can just go to my website, englishuniver.com. I will also send the link, and you can download this PDF for actually free, and there are so many other PDFs on my website. Let me just send you real quick. There you go. So I was saying time or place or adverbs in general. We change the adverb so as to means in order to reflect the appropriate report. Okay. Here we change it to there. Today we change it to that day. Tonight, that night, or now, then. Right now, right then. We don't make it left. Don't make this mistake. Right now, right then. Not left then. No. Right then. Because I had a student, he said left then. I was like, why? So don't do it. Right then. Yesterday, the day before, tomorrow, the next day. Note. Before we go to the note, let's do some exercises here. Again, Jack said 1. I will call you tonight. I will call you tonight. How do you say that? Jack said he was Jack said he was there yesterday. It depends. No, Jack said he was there the day before. Because we go 1 tense back. If you change it to direct, that would be he is here. He is here yesterday. Doesn't make sense. He is here yesterday. Right? So we're gonna change it. Was there. Jack said he will call me that night. So Jack said that he would call me that night. He said that he would call me that night. Said that he would call me that night. Call you? No. Call me. We change the speaker. So if let me also do another one. Let's go with this one. For example, I am playing, I don't know, CS2, the new game, for example, right now. I am playing CS2 right now. How do you say that? Jack said yesterday. No. We don't use it. We don't say it like that. I mean, it's not very common. Jack said yesterday. Not very common. Jack said that he would call me yesterday. No. That night. Jack said that. Nope. Not I. Joseph, be careful. Not I. Anyone else? Jack said he was playing CS2 right then. Perfect. Jack said he is playing. Nope. No. We gotta change the pronoun, the adverb, the back shifting too. He was playing CS2 at that moment. No, I'm not saying at the moment. I didn't say in my sentence. I didn't write I am playing CS2 at the moment. So you cannot add or remove something from my sentence. You gotta just try to actually change it. Jack said that he was playing CS2 right then. Very good. Perfect. Playing. Very good. So this one. This is a question one of our students asked like 2 minutes after that. Very good. Note, if the time or place has happened in the same time or place that you're reporting, you can ignore this part and exactly copy paste the adverb in your direct speech. Let's give an instance example by supposing that the current time is Monday 5 p.m. Right now, let's just think. Right now is Monday 5 p.m. Okay? Right now. Alice calls. Hello, how are you? Alice says, sorry, I cannot come to the party tonight. This is a sentence. I cannot come to the party tonight. Alice says herself. 2 minutes after that, Jack says, hey, David, Alice said that she cannot, in the parentheses, you can use that, said that she cannot come to the party tonight. You can also do like that. If the time and the place are the same, either same time or either same place. You can just use it because you're in the same place, you're the same time. That's the point. You can just say, she said that she cannot come to the party tonight. Okay, this is very important. What about questions? Let's talk about questions. There are two ways to ask a question, either WH or with auxiliaries. Like, do you play soccer? Are you a doctor? These are auxiliaries. WH is like, where do you work? What are you doing? So now I want you to make an example. Everyone here, I want to make an example with the indirect speech. Please do that. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So I want you, every one of you, I want you to give me one example about this topic so far that you've learned. Several people typing, okay? Can someone send me the PDF of this class, please? Because of WordPress blocked my country. Oh, it blocked your country? Okay, I will send, please just send me a message right now. I will send you the file on Discord. Or here, yeah. Oh, that was a good. Oh, no, I cannot do it right now because I gotta use a VPN to send media on Discord. Because Discord is somehow blocked in my country. So no, I cannot do it now. But if you can, send it here, anyone, or send me a message, Rena, I can send you. So everyone, give me one example. Give me one example about direct speech, anything you want. Just make an example and send it. Let's see if you got it correctly. Not questions, but just Jack asked that, do you watch TV? No, it's not something like that. My boss said that he worked at an office. He worked at office, okay, at weekends too. Okay, very good. So let's also cover the examples here. So question, we're gonna learn about questions. We simply make the question a statement. Change it to a sentence. For example, where are you from? Change it. Change the position of the verb and the subject. Where you are from, a sentence. Where you are from, then change everything, exactly everything. He asked me where I was from. So this you becomes I first. This are becomes was. I am, I was. What is your job? What your job is. He asked me what my job was. How are you? He asked me how I was. Why didn't you join us? He asked me why I hadn't joined them. When are you going to leave? So we change it. When you are going to leave. He asked me when I was going to leave. Auxiliaries. Okay, we use if or whether. They're the same. If or whether. Are you a doctor? Again, you are a doctor. He asked me if I was a doctor. Do you play basketball? He asked me if I played basketball. Is she okay? He asked me whether she was okay. Have you ever been to Italy? He asked me if I had ever been to Italy. Had you closed the door before you got in the car? He asked me if I had closed the door before getting in the car, and can you help me? He asked if I could help him. Imperatives. Do your homework. Get out. Do not smoke. Don't park here. I don't know. Something like that. Some commands, some orders, some obligations. We call them imperatives. If you want to do that, it's very easy. You gotta say told me. It's better to use told me instead of said. So use told me. He told me. Here. For example, he told me to do my homework. He told me to do my homework. He told me to get out then. He told me not to smoke. Negative is first not, if you want to make it negative. Not to. He told me not to smoke and something like that. Let me see. He asked me where my workplace is. Whether is not, no, it's not about mandatory. Whether or if. If you have an auxiliary question, you should use either of them. Either if or whether. Whether is more formal. That's the case. Whether is more formal. That's the problem here. But you have to use it. You have to use if or whether. One of them. My father asked my brother where he had gone the day before, if you want to say it like that. Where he had gone. It should sound like a sentence. Let me tell you something. Your final sentence, yes, that's a question, but it should sound like a sentence. My sister told me to buy her souvenir when I travel. Very good. Imperative, yeah. My sister told me to buy. Yeah. Suggestions, the last part, suggestions. Or Americans select suggestion. We use the pronoun like I, he, she, whatever. Suggested that in suggestion. Let's go to the park. He suggested that we go to the park. Let's not. This is not no. Let's not. Let's not play outside. He suggested that we not play outside. Let's go. He suggested that we go then. You do not change anything. You just change the actually adverb. Now then. Okay? Others are the same. Same to imperatives. Do your homework, and something like that. Advanced tips. This is for advanced students, just for those who know inversion. For example, never do I play soccer. That's an inversion sentence. First, change it to a normal. I never play soccer. Then change it. She said that she never played soccer. If you don't get it, it's fine. You gotta know inversion for this part. It's for advanced students. Just know that when we turn inverted sentences into indirect speech, be aware that you need to change those into normal sentences first. Advanced tips. Now we have some examples. Here I have like 30 or 30 I think. Yeah, 30 examples. You can go to my website. You can check my website and englishwithnimafar.com. You can go there and download the PDF for free. So if you have any questions, please ask me. And technically our class is over. That was the end of our class. If you have any questions, please tell me. Otherwise, we're good to call it a day. Call it a day means to take a break, means to end something, to stop doing something. So our class is over. I hope you found it useful. If you have anything to share or ask, please do so. I told him that my friend was going to the military base. I told him that my friend was going. Very good. I told him that. Very good. Thank you for the listen. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Oh, don't forget to send me a message, Renan. And yeah, thanks for the lesson. Sure. Actually, I will upload this video on my YouTube channel. You can watch it tomorrow. I will send it on the class announcements channel. The PDF is on my website. Let me send you the link. The PDF is on my website and the newsletter. I have a weekly newsletter on my website, englishwithnimafar.com. Every week I talk about a hint, a tip for grammar. Specifically grammar. Thank you, teacher. This was my first class. Okay, I hope to see you in other classes too, Ahmed. I want to join. Okay, join what? The class is over, Mariam Sarshar, but if you're wondering the time, if you cannot open the website, it's probably because WordPress has blocked your country. I don't know why it happens, but try using a VPN, DNS, or something like that. Just know that WordPress has blocked your country, so you gotta use a VPN. When is the next class? Okay, every week I have actually an event on the event table, but every week the same time. Every Saturdays, 6 p.m. Iran Standard Time. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you very much. That was really nice. Let me just do it. Okay, guys, have a nice day. See you all next week. The name of this PDF is Reported to Speech. Reported to Speech. This is the name of the PDF. There are also other PDFs. Okay? There are other PDFs. Just try. You can download different PDF, different videos, different pages from my website, and so on. Thank you. Goodbye.